Happy morning, my dear children. Welcome to Elga online class. Today we have to cover Unit 2 and Day 13. All the time while you are attending the online class, make sure that you have your Elga note, rough note, pen, rule pencil, etc. I will give you 3 seconds time. You have to get ready. Start counting. 3, 2, 1 and 0. Great, my dear children. I hope you are all ready. First of all, let us move to our phonics. Yes. In the last class, we learned how to read words using the letter sounds. Do you remember that? Yes, we have to use our left hand. Beginning sound, we have to touch the shoulder. Middle sound, we have to touch our forearm. Then end sound, we have to touch our wrist. This like we have to learn about some letter sounds, right? Read the words using that. Do you remember, my dear children? Yes. Now, you are going to read that from your SR book, SR 16, okay? Yes. You don't have a book, that's why I will show that. You also read along with me, okay? Yes. Short vowel sounds. A short sound. A. Touch. Ta-a-ch. Touch. Touch. Ta-a-ch. Touch. Couple. Couple. Ka-a-pple. Ka-a-pple. Couple. Couple. Cousin. Cousin. Ka-a-sin. Ka-a-sin. Cousin. Trouble. 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 Country. Ka-a-tree. Ka-and-tree. Country. Double. Double. Da-a-bull. Da-a-bull. Double. Southern. Southern. So-out-turn. Southern. Once again, a short sound. Touch. Couple. Cousin. Trouble. Country. Double. Southern. Next, a short sound. In. In. Sun. Ha-a-ni. Ha-a-ni. Honey. M-a-ni. M-a-ni. Money. Ma-a-in-ki. Ma-and-ki. Monkey. Ma-a-day. Monday. Ma-a-der. Mother. Bra-a-der. Brother. Company. 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 Wonderful. A-and-duffle. Nothing. Nothing. Once again, a short sound. Sun. Honey. Money. Monkey. Monday. Mother. Brother. Company. Wonderful. Nothing. Did you read along with me, my dear children? Great, my dear children. Shall we do one worksheet from this phonics session? Are you ready? Great. This is your worksheet number 21. Question number 1. Fill in the blanks with the correct sound pattern for each word. A short sound. A short sound. We read that, right? So you have to use this. You have to fill the blanks. Okay. See the picture first. You have to look at the picture. Say the word. Write the correct sound pattern to complete the blank. Okay. See the picture first. Great. Touch. So which sound pattern here come? A. Right? Yes. Touch. Right? So rest of questions you have to do now. I'll give you 1 minute time. You have to pause the video. You have to write down your answers in your notebook. Okay? Yeah, great, my dear children. Otherwise, you have to write down the answers. I hope you are all completed. If you are not completed, means just you have to pause the video. Then you have to write the answers, send in our group. Okay? Yes. Great, my dear children. Let us move to the whole word session. Today, we are going to write some words for a dictation. You have to take your notebook, take the whole word section page. I'll give you 3 seconds time. You have to get ready. Start counting. 3, 2, 1, 0. Yes. Are you ready, my dear children? Listen carefully. First word. Fulfill. 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 Start counting. Each every word I'll give 5 seconds time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yes. Next word. Wonder. 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 Start counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Great. Next. Often. 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 Start counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Great. Next. Things. 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 Start counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yes. Next. Ever. 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 Start counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yes. Next. Didn't. 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 Start counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yes. Next. Cost. Cost. Start counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yes. Next. Stopped. 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 Start counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yes. Next. Herself. 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 Start counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Great, my dear children. Next. Named. 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 Start counting. 3, 2, 1, 0. Great, my dear children. I hope you are all completed your dictations. Now I will show that. I will give you 30 seconds time. You have to check out your answers. If you make a mistake means no problem. Just you have to write which one is the mistake. You have to write 5 times and also send it in our group. Okay. See that. fulfill, wonder, often, ever, didn't, cost, stopped, herself, named. Great, my dear children. Next, we will move to the reading and listening comprehension session. Okay, before we have to start that, dear children, do you remember the 4 steps to find the meaning of difficult words? Do you remember? Yes, great, my dear children. What we have to do first? Read the same sentence with the word in it. Next, read the sentence before and after the word. Look at the other words in the same sentence as the new word. Guess the meaning of the word, right? Now, we are going to read one story from our SR book. You also read along with me, okay? This is independent reading, my dear children. Now, you don't have a book, that's why I also read. You also read along with me, okay? From our SR18 book, Mary Curie, the Wonder Woman story. This is for that Mary Curie, the Wonder Woman from our SR18 book, okay? Dear children, you also read along with me, please. Written by Kamal Ramachandani. At a time when women were not allowed to study, she left her homeland so that she could fulfill her desire to study. Her research and discoveries changed the world. This woman was none other than Mary Curie. She was one of the most famous scientists of her time. Mary Curie, along with her husband, Pierre Curie, discovered radium and polonium. Mary's research was crucial in the development of X-rays in surgery. She was the first woman win a Nobel Prize. She is the only person ever awarded Nobel Prizes into 2 different scientific fields, physics and chemistry. Next page. Mary Curie was often ridiculed for taking credit for the husband's work. This was not true and it did not bother her. She went about her day, engrossed in what she had set out to do. Despite her success, Mary continued to face great opposition from the male scientists in France. She never received a scientific significant reward for her work. During World War I, Curie helped to equip ambulances with X-ray equipment, which she herself drove to her front lines. After World War I ended, Mary worked non-stop. She worked on creating a world-class institute of radioactivity research. We now know that radioactive substances are dangerous, but that was not known during Mary's life. She died at the age 66 in July 1934. It was from an illness often caused by being around radioactive elements. Mary remains were moved to the Pantheon in Paris, where France's most brilliant citizens are buried. Mary will always be remembered for shaping in this world and bringing about a change no woman, or let's just say no human, could. Right? Did you read along with me, my dear children? Great, Kutima. Yes. Now from this passage we have to find out the meaning of difficult words. See the words ridiculed, credited, bothered. See the first word ridiculed, credited, bothered. I'll show the answers now. You will write your notebook, okay? See this. See the word. Second one meaning. Then third one example. Ridiculed, to be laughed at. The children ridiculed the clown when he fell into the water. Credit, to be praised. Newton is credited for the theory of gravity. Bothered, to be troubled. They made fun of her, but she was never bothered. Okay. I'll give you 10 seconds time. You have to pause the video, then write this in your notebook. Okay. Great, my dear children. Let us move to the grammar class. In the last class, we learned about the sentence pattern, about the subject, verb, indirect object and direct object, right? Today we will make our word sentences, okay? I'll show the CRL. You listen carefully, okay? Once again, what is meaning by direct object? Which question? What? Answer the question for what. Indirect object means to whom. Answer the question for to whom. Do you remember? Yes. Let us make our own sentences by looking at the picture. First you have to see the picture. 10 seconds time. What can you tell about the picture? See that? What? What is the nurse giving? Whom is she giving it to? Answer the question for that. See the answer. Subject. The nurse is giving the man a glass of juice. A glass of juice means what is that? Direct object. What? Right? Indirect object. To whom? Answer the question of to whom. So this is SVIODO. Subject, verb, indirect object, direct object. What is that? How we have to find out? What? Answer the question for what? A glass of juice. Then indirect object means to whom? The man, right? So the nurse is giving the man a glass of juice, right? This like you have to find out the SVIODO, direct object and indirect object. Let us see the next picture. What can you identify? Yes, the doctor, then boy, right? See that? Think about the sentence and write in your notebook. I'll give you 5 seconds time. What is the doctor giving? Whom he is giving it to? Yes, the doctor is giving the boy an injection. Subject, the doctor. Verb is giving. Direct object. What the doctor giving? An injection. To whom? Indirect object. The boy. So, the doctor is giving the boy an injection. Yes. See the next picture. What is the man giving? Whom is giving it to? Answer the question for what? Direct object. Here we have to fill this. Answer the question of whom? Indirect object. See the answer. The man is giving the nurse a bottle. The man, subject, is giving, verb. Direct object what? A bottle. To whom? The nurse, right? So the man is giving the nurse a bottle. Subject, verb, direct object, indirect object, right? Are you clear, my dear children? Yes. See the next. What is the doctor doing? On whom is the action being done? The doctor is a subject. Verb is, I think so, showing. The doctor is a subject. Is showing is the verb. Direct object. What showing? A report. To whom? The parents. Subject, the doctor. Verb is showing. Direct object, a report. Indirect object, the parents. Once again, the doctor. The doctor is showing the parents a report. The doctor is showing the parents a report. Subject, the doctor. Verb is showing. Direct object, a report. Indirect object, the parents. So my dear children, this is your worksheet number 22. Question number 1, A and B, C. I'll give you 10 seconds time. Otherwise, you have to pause the video. Then complete the sentence from this. Okay. Subject, you have to write down the first sentence. Okay. After that, identify the subject, verb, direct object, indirect object. Right. For the example, first one I will say, the boy gave, right? The pizza man, right? What she gave? Money, right? The boy gave money to pizza man, right? Yes. You have to find the answer and write in your notebook and send it in our WhatsApp group. Okay? What you have to learn from this. So, are you clear, my dear children? Subject, verb, direct object and indirect object. Great, my dear children. Let us move to our writing and speaking expression skill. Okay. Today, you will be write a published information about article of. I'll give a topic for that. Dangerous of plastic. What is that? Dangerous of plastic. You have to write about some sentences. Okay. You have to follow the steps of ideating, drafting, editing and enhancing and also publishing your article. Okay. This is your homework. You have to take your writing and speaking expression note in your notebook. Write the topic of dangerous of plastics. For the example, if you are using use and throw cups, do you know that? That is very dangerous to you. Okay, you don't drink coffee, tea, otherwise juice, this like plastic items. Okay, you have to don't use that. Use and throw cups. Okay, great. See this, my dear children. This is your topic, dangerous of plastic. You have to write about some sentences about this topic, dangerous of plastic. Okay, after that you have to follow the steps of ideating, drafting, editing, enhancing and publishing. Okay, tomorrow we have to discuss about this. Did you complete or not? This is your homework. Okay, great, my dear children. Shall we recap that what we done today in our phonics class? We recap the R sound patterns. You used to that. We have to complete a worksheet number 21. In our whole word section, I conducted a dictation. If you make a mistake, you have to write 5 times in your notebook. Then reading and listening comprehension session, we read one story. After that, we have to find out the meaning of difficult words. Next, in our grammar part, in our yesterday's class, today's class also, we have to find out the direct and indirect objects. Then I gave a homework for that in your worksheet number 22. You have to write down your rough note. Then writing and speaking expression skill. Today's topic is dangerous of plastic. First of all, you have to write some sentences about that. After that, you have to follow the step of ideating, drafting, editing and enhancing and also publishing yours. Okay. Bye. Thank you. Happy learning.